What's going on, guys? It's your boy Don here, and as promised, I did say I was going to bring you a different type of video, a different bit of content, just to show you guys, I'm a bit of a decent FIFA player. So, as I said in my previous video, boys, I'm going to do a bit of what I like to call a World Cup challenge because it's World Cup season, well, World Cup year. I thought let me try and go into the weekend league with different nationalities. So the boys in the chat over on Twitch decided to use an all England team. So as you can see, I'm going into my first game of the weekend league, and I've gone into a 4-4-2 with a pretty decent England team, if I might add. I mean, not much options in terms of midfield, but it was a pretty decent team. I had Callum Wilson, Rooney, Sterling, Rashford, Henderson, Dele Alli, Rio Ferdinand, Chris Smalling, Luton, I think he's from Burnley, and I had Carl Walker on 7km at left back. So I went into a 4-4-2, and as you can see, boys, I've got a 1-0 up really early against a decent opponent. But I think with the early goals that went in, as you can see, I've banged in a nice, really quick goal with against this opponent with Dele Alli, and I'm sliding away there to celebrate the second goal, thinking that I'm probably gonna get the rage quit, but unfortunately, I'm not. So it's 2-0. I've got the ball again with Wayne Rooney, who's absolutely monumental to my team. Him and Callum Wilson were really good. So Callum Wilson plays a through ball to Dele Alli. Dele Alli slots it into the keeper's right, and then that's when my first opponent decides to rage quit, and we have got our first win under the belt. Now, I know all these games are not going to come, 3-0. Every opponent is different, so and especially this opponent, because I think you just missed it, but we literally cancelled each other out. No go. It was 0-0 in the first half. I thought, okay, fine, let me just make one change and put Rooney on the left because he has a weak foot. So I thought, let me utilise that, and Callum Wilson doesn't. So in the second half, quite early, he goes down the middle. Jack Butler makes a really decent save, but do you know what? Honestly, Jack Butler is probably the worst keeper I've ever used, man. I might as well not have a goalkeeper because I think that's probably the one save the one proper save that he actually made. So my opponent has got the ball back. He's got the ball with Perez, cross it into Cavani and Icardi, sorry, and he volleys it in. A really nice volley into the back of net, and it's 1-0. And at this time, I'm thinking, great. I thought I had this guy. I was cancelling him out. He was cancelling me out, and he makes it. To be fair, it's a good goal. So coming near to the end of the game, I've paused it. I've got the ball. Callum Wilson, he tackles me into the box. I get a penalty. I've already paused it, so I know, regardless of whether this ball's going to go in or not, I need to change something up because something's not working for me. So I got the ball with Wayne Rooney. He's actually a brilliant penalty taker, and boom, back of the net. Now, one thing you guys didn't see, that he was in a 4-1-2-1-2 and he was pushing his fullbacks. His fullbacks were providing him a lot of width into to support his attackers. So I thought, let me just try and counter that. Let me go into a 4-3-3, a very attacking 4-3-3, and let me see if I can take advantage of the fact that he's actually pushing his fullbacks right up into the final third. So I thought, okay, let me leave. I've got really fast wingers. I had Callum. I put forward. Let me leave Callum Wilson and Rashford up top. Tell them to stay forward, but to cut inside and get in behind. So it's a really offensive instruction I'm giving my wingers, and I'm hoping that I can catch him on the break. Unfortunately, as I made my change, he gets the ball back, makes a back heel to Lozano. Is that Chucky Lozano? I can't remember who I can't even see who that is. But he actually makes a really good goal, and it's 2-1 to him. And at this time, I'll be honest with you boys. At this time, I'm not panicking because I know I've made a change. And I know that I can still get him. I can still, get him behind his defense. So I thought, all right, let me just put some more injection. Let me put some more pace into this team. I made a slight error and I put Walcott in CDM. So I thought, no, I don't want to do that because I want to leave Dele Alli where he is. I thought, let me bring on Jamie Vardy and Theo Walcott, two fast England players. They're not known for, obviously, other things other than scoring and pace. So I thought, right, let me utilise that. So I got the ball, Wayne Rooney, with Lallana, plays the through ball to Theo Walcott. And on the 90th minute, Theo Walcott bangs in a goal, makes it 2-2, and we're going into extra time. And I'll tell you something, boys, that goal could not come any sooner. It could not come any sooner. So, get the ball again with Theo Walcott, plays the ball to Dele Alli. Dele Alli makes it 3-2 to me in the early stages of extra time. and I'm cruising. I can relax. I can play my football. So I got the ball here with Kyle Walker. Plays up to Rooney. Plays a back here. Well, I should say 1-2, and he gets it again and makes a low driven into the back of the net, and it's 4-2 to me. And at this point, boys, I'm absolutely cruising, man. I know I've got him because, as I said, he pushed up his fullbacks. So what I'm thinking is I'm trying to counter what he's actually doing. So here I get the ball with Henderson. I make it 5-2, and right now I dead fish because I'm thinking this game's done. And I think, if my memory serves me right, I was actually, oh yeah, that's it. I thought so. I banged another one. Theo Walker on his left foot. I just slot it in, and for me it was GG's, and the game was done. And I thought, let me just dab on him, which is quite arrogant of me, to be quite honest. But I was just kind of thinking to myself, do you know what? The game's done. It's 6-2 to me. I was 2-1 down, made a change, and then boom, I won the game. So I'm on to my next game, and I'll be honest with you, boys. When I saw this, I was like, great stuff. Absolutely great stuff. So I come up against an opponent. He finessed it with Rude Hullet. And to be honest with you, as I said, Jack Butland might as well not be in goal, because there was no way he's going to save anything. So I make a change, go into a 4-2-3-1. And boys, I'm going to fly through these goals, because this guy literally, as quick as these goals going in, as you're seeing it, I'm telling you, boys, I was like, right, that's it, I'm done, because I can't come up. My team can't compete with this. I changed formation, and to be honest with you, boys, things got worse. Could have changed formation, but I thought, no, I'm out. So I'm on to my next opponent. It's 0-0. I thought, right, I want to get an early lead. Callum Wilson on his weaker foot. He's a 3-star weak foot, low driven finesse to go. So I'm on to my next game, and I know this is going to be a tricky game, because not only does he have Sane, he's got an icon, he's got a very, very good balanced team. So I get an early corner in the 4th minute. I decide to play it short to Rooney, because I know Rooney's going to pass to Dele Alli. Dele Alli gives to Callum Wilson, and Callum Wilson hits it into the back of net. Take up an early lead, 1-0 up with Callum Wilson. I have to be honest with you, boys. Like, Callum Wilson, for 66,000 coins, he's a pretty decent striker, guys. So if you can afford to put him into your team, definitely do that. So he gets the ball with Sane again. Sane to Lozano. Lozano plays the ball to Hernandez. Back to Lozano, and obviously when Lozano gets the ball, he just sticks in the back of net. And it's now 1-1. So I'm very, very conscious. I didn't put this in the video, but he actually made an early substitution and brought Lozano on really, really early. So I get the ball. So I'm keeping the ball around possession, not wasting the pass, as I pretty much do. Play the ball back. Henderson to Rooney. Rooney has got a really good shot on him. So I thought, with the outside of his right foot, plays a low driven, and I'm 2-1 up. So he gets the ball back with Hernandez. He's playing the ball up. Sane runs through the middle. Sane with that pace. I thought, let me bring Butland out. And obviously Butland can't save anything. Can't even save a Word document, if I'm really honest. So I go into a 4-2-3-1, because I need to help out my defense. I need to help out Butland. I get the ball with Sterling. Sterling low driven back of the net, 3-2, and I'm already cruising. So I thought, let me pause it, because I'm really thinking about making possible changes, freshen things up. I didn't show you what change I made, but I actually brought on Vardy. Vardy makes a pass to Callum Wilson. Wilson puts it into the back of the net. I dead fish into the goal, because at that point I'm thinking it's GG's. How wrong I was. He gets the ball back, plays it, back of the net. But it finished 4-3. So close. That's why I said be careful when you celebrate, boys, because I was celebrating thinking this is great. Oh, I've won it, but obviously I'm not. This game is a bit of a dodgy game, guys, man. If I'll be really honest, first half me and this guy were cancelling each other out. It was, as you can see, it's 45 minutes. It's 0-0. To be honest with you, I had 3 chances which I should have put away, and I should have put it into the video as well, boys, but unfortunately I didn't. But trust me when I say it was 3 chances, boys, and I missed them. Second half, boys, I don't know if it's momentum. I don't know if it's the fact that he changed formation, which I don't think he did. But I'm telling you now, boys, I've sussed out the way this guy played. And for some reason, he turned into a different player. He was holding the ball well, making passes. His finishing was... I'm just going to cut to the chase, boys. I think I played against 2 people, because it was 2 styles of play. 2 different styles of play. But the game ended 2-0 and I lost. I'm straight into the next game, boys. And I'm a bit annoyed. However, I thought game must go on. I still got games to go. So again, play the ball with Rooney. Quick passing from Rooney to from Wilson to Rooney. Rooney slides in and gives me an early lead, and I'm 1-0 up against my next opponent. So right now I'm a little bit seething because I shouldn't have lost, but I need to keep my composure. That composure almost goes out the window, because he gets the ball with Gabriel Jesus. Hey, you like my Portuguese, boys? Gabriel Jesus, and he makes it 1-1. So I get the ball again with Kyle Walker holding the ball up, Play it to Dele Alli. Dele Alli pass it to Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson, low driven, back in it. Callum Wilson was an absolute madness, boys. I think I got him on a short term, but I have 27 games, 18 goals, which isn't half bad. So I make a pass. He managed to intercept it with David Luiz. I'm trying to get the ball back, trying to stop all the chances, stop any chance of him getting in behind my defence and scoring the winning goal. So I hold the ball up with Callum Wilson. He's not very good at holding the ball up, if I'm really honest with you. So I play to Dele Alli. Dele Alli to Henderson. Henderson back to Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson gets the ball, plays it to Rooney. Rooney does the turn, gets it onto his left foot and into the back of the net. 3-2 to me. I've still got a long way to go, boys. So I thought, let me pause the game, freshen things up, bring a few players on, brought on Walcott. Get the ball to Walcott. Walcott puts in the back of the net with his left foot. And I think Walcott's actually got a weak foot as well. So Walcott again. And again, I decided to dab on him because I'm thinking the game is done. And on this occasion, I'm telling you, boys, I ain't going to dab on people no more, man. Because every time I've dabbed on someone, I concede. So I'm going to pretty much stop dabbing on people because it just gets them annoyed. I'm going to concede. But thankfully, I managed to actually see out this game, and fortunately for me, it was in the 90th minute. So there, as you can see, boys, I'm keeping the ball, and the ref decides to blow the whistle and makes it full time, and I win. So I'm on to my next opponent. Looking at his team, he's got a decent team. I'm wary of that Henry card and that Mahrez card, but other than that, I think I've got this opponent, but you never know, boys. So I get the ball again, play another 1-2, utilising Callum Wilson's pace, and I thought, do you know, I powered up that button so hard, and then obviously tapped it again to get the low driven. I'm 1-0 up already with Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson again, do the same move again, 1-2, utilising Callum Wilson's pace, low driven, back of the net, 2-0. Callum Wilson in this game, boys, was a bit of a madness for me. So he gets the ball again with Willian, a player that I really, really love using in 17, but I haven't used him much, but this guy obviously loves using Willian because he was using Willian's outlet. Makes it 2-1 to him. I come back with a quick reply and I make it 3-2 to me. And I think it's Callum Wilson. Yep, Callum Wilson again gets a first half hat-trick. Get the ball with Sterling. Get a nice little skill past him. Played it to Rooney. Rooney again gets the ball to Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson with his left foot. 4-1 to me. And I'm 3 goals ahead in the first half. He gets the ball back. And it's now 4-2 and this, I think that was just after it's just after the first half. He makes it 4-2. So the pressure's on me again. So I'm trying to keep the ball, making sure I utilise the space, playing the 1-2, boys. That's really all I did with the England team, boys. Playing the 1-2. Callum Wilson with his 4th goal of the day. And I've met. So right now I'm pretty much cruising, really. Got the ball with Rashford. Play another 1-2. Callum Wilson gets taken out. So I thought, look, I'm just going to run it with Rashford. Rashford rise the challenge. He sees he's through on goal. Low driven finesse, back of the net, 6-2. He comes back and makes it 6-3. And then that's GG's. On to the next opponent. This guy, I can remember this game like it was only yesterday. This guy literally blitzed my team. It was a good game. It was a really, really, really good game. But to be honest with you, boys, my defenders are really bad. He gets an early goal. He whips it into the back post. Koke gets a nice little volley back at the net and he takes an early lead. I've got the ball again with Callum Wilson. Holding the ball up. Played to Sterling. Sterling to Henderson. Henderson to Wayne Rooney. I'm holding the ball up again. I've got the ball with Rashford. Rashford does a low driven back of the net. Rashford didn't score many goals, boys. Two players that didn't do very well for me is Rashford and Sterling. Wouldn't advise to get them, boys. Anyways, he tries to cross it in with Griezmann. I managed to clear it out. He gets a corner. Plays it in, and then Ronaldo steps in, and you know when Ronaldo is stepping into the box and he jumps for a header, he's going to get the header. So he decides to troll me and go to the camera and let him know that, yo, I'm here to stay. So I thought, oh, cool, all right, you're here to stay. So guess what? I'm here too, bro. I'm here too, bro. So I've got the ball with Dele Alli. I've give the ball to Rooney. Rooney to Callum. Rooney to Dele Alli. Dele Alli back to Rooney, holding the ball up. Played it down the middle. Callum Wilson on his left foot, and it is 2. It's 2-2. Now I'm thinking to myself, right, boom, I'm in this, back in it. Is that Rashford again? Rashford again, into the back of net. It's 3-2 to me. He takes a pause. I'm thinking, cool, take that pause, bro, because at the end of the day, I think I've got this. I was thinking to myself, I've got this. I'm in the 4-3-3 again, because he's in the 4-1-2-1-2, thinking that I've got him. Now, at this point in time, I was thinking to myself, should I change my formation, or should I stay where I am? But I thought, no, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Straight after the pause, I foul him in the box. He gets a free kick, plays it into the box. As you can see, boys, Griezmann is not known for his strength, but pushed off Smalling. He makes it 3-3. We come down to the 90th minute. Paulinho's got the ball. He makes the pass to Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus gets the ball. He plays to Alessandrini, and Alessandrini is offside. I'm thinking, whew, life. But then he gets the ball with Ronaldo. I defend this one really, really badly. He decides to put it back in there, decides to shush me, and then he comes to the camera and say, bro, nice try. And I'm like, GG's, bro. 4-3 to him. And I'm on to my next game, boys. Looking at this team, I'm really looking at the front two. He's all about the pace. So I need to make sure that I'm being defensively solid. I play a 1-2 again with Sterling. Play that 1-2 really, really nicely with Sterling. Again, boys, that's all I'm doing. Very, very quick. Because I've got a lot of pace, I'm just quick passing. 1-2s. Sterling again makes it 4-2. And boom. He is out of there, boys. And I could not be any happier. After that defeat, lads, I was like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with that, boys. So I will be honest with you guys. I think this is the first time I've actually edited 10 matches. But I think because I had a bit of problems with some of the footage, I can only show you a few games. But this is just proof that I did 10 games. I actually did 10 games with the England team. I managed to get 7 wins and 3 losses, boys. I've got no harm in showing you my losses as much as my wins. But then I realised, oh hey, I've actually done a weekly objective. So what weekly objective did I actually do? And I actually got one of the FUT swap players, which was actually Phil Jones. So I thought, oh, nice. So that's just a bit of a showcase, boys. A few of my games. I just wanted to put in a few games where I did the England challenge. Out of the Italian challenge I did last week and the England challenge I did this week, the England challenge did a lot better because with the Italian team I think I finished 6-4 or 7-4. Like 7 losses, so sorry, 4 wins, 7 losses, but this time I got 7 wins and 3 losses, so I did a lot better with the England team, boys. So I guess I'm going to do the same thing again next week, lads. I'm going to finish off the rest of my games with my other team, and then if you want to comment and choose which team I'm going to use in the weekend league, boys, then jump into my Twitch channel. The link to my description, the link to my channel is down below, boys. Click on it. Come over, you can be within a chance to choose which nationality we're going to use next in the weekend league for the next 10 games. So guys, I appreciate you guys for staying and chilling with me, watching this video. If you do like this video, boys, drop a like. If you've been here for the first time, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to put the bell on and let me know where you're at the moment in the weekend league, boys. I'll see you then.